Hello everybody, I am Saket from eGovernment's Foundation. Today we will discuss about Trade License Information System, which is also called as TLIS. Trade license is a certificate or document which grants you permission to carry on the particular trade or business for which it is issued. It is important for trade within the city to be regulated to ensure that the citizen is not adversely affected by the health hazard and nuisance by the improper carrying of the trade. The trade license is a means to ensure that the manner in which the business is being carried on is according to the relevant rules, standards and safety guidelines. The issues in the manual system are: municipalities cannot track all the trades, whether the trade owner paid trade amount or whether they have applied for permanent license from temporary license. Using this application, municipalities can track all the trade details easily so that it increases revenue of the municipalities. The other issues in the manual system are officials not being able to search the created files on time. There can be calculation error during estimating trade amount or trade penalty. Approving the trade by several designation is a time consuming activity, as it should go through several designations for approval. Using this application, citizen can apply online for a trade, and also he can pay the trade amount online through net banking or credit card. TLIS aims to improve the efficiency of the trade license operations in the urban local bodies. The product gives comprehensive details of the trade license, licensee information, and maintains a history of renewal details. As you can see in this slide, the main features of the application are: apply for new trade license, modify an existing license, raise objection to a license, apply or approve transfer of license, apply or issue duplicate license, issue notice to the licensee, renew or cancel license, collect license fee, and also integrated with other eGov modules like Employee Information System. Employee Information System means the details of the officials responsible for issuing trade license and collection are stored in the EIS system. Collections. The collection of the license fee is done by the collection module. It's a part of the eGov ERP. Financial accounting. The changes in the license fee will be reflected in the accrual entries in the financial accounting system. There are different types of reports. We will go into each one of the feature in detail. Let's take a look at the trade license creation first. Using this apply for trade license, citizen can apply the trade through online. Using this search trade license, citizen can search the trade license and he can pay the trade amount online through net banking or credit card. I am clicking on apply for trade license. This is the create new trade license screen for the citizen. He can enter all the details and click on save. It comes into user's login, or else particular user can also create new trade license. We'll take that scenario. Assume that a citizen comes to the corporation for applying for a license. Here in the application, I am logging in as trade license assistant. Here assistant can create trade license application. I am clicking on trade license. Here there are two options: new license application and enter trade. Enter trade is used for the data entry purpose for the trades that have already approved and need to be entered in the system. It does not go through the approval process as it already approved and existing in the system. I click on create new license. I am entering application date, name of the establishment, I am selecting trade name. Trade name is a master configured in the system and contains the list of trade categories in the corporation. And building type. If building type is rental, then only rent paid field will be enabled, otherwise it will be disabled. I am entering number of rooms of the trade, remarks if any, selecting zone. Here particular zone, the wards are displayed. I'm entering ward. house number, old house number if any, remaining address, pin code, office phone number if any, applicant name, nationality, father name, qualification, age, PAN number. Here PAN number should be correct format, otherwise system won't accept. So I'm entering PAN number. Again, zone of the applicant address details. I'm entering address details. Pin code of the applicant address, mobile number, email ID, UID. Other charges if any, deductions from the charges, SWM fee. I can upload any document related to the trade license. Here I am browsing for a document. I can upload multiple documents using this option. I have uploaded document. Here I am clicking on motor installed. Here I can enter the details of the motors. Suppose 2 motors, horsepower of the motors. I can enter other details. 1 motor with horsepower, 2 horsepower. I am clicking on save button. The system will save all the details and the system generates acknowledgement form containing a unique ID, also called as application number, that can be handed over to the citizen. The citizen can track the progress of his application using this application number. I can take printout of this acknowledgement. The system sends the application to my inbox. All files sent or forwarded in the system come into the inbox of the concerned person in a centralized place, which closely mimics the working of the government department. The officials do not have to search multiple reports for actions pending on them, thus improving his productivity significantly. I am clicking on my inbox item. I opened the application from my inbox and validating the details once again. After validating, I forward the application to my superior for approval. I am selecting approver department, approver designation, approver name. I am clicking on forward. After the final approval, the system calculates the trade license fees automatically. The approval workflow and levels can be configured in the system based on the needs of the municipality. Different states have different workflows for application of the new license, renewal, etc. Hence, eGov trade license is developed as a platform which can be customized for different implementations. Here you can see license is sent to superior. At this point of time, the trade license fees was calculated by the system automatically. I am logging in as approver to approve the application. I am clicking on the application, clicking on approve. Here we can see the message, license cannot be approved, license fee not yet collected for this application. Here the system in this workflow was configured as after the creating trade license application, collection should happen, then only approver can approve the application. Now I will collect fee for this application. Here citizen can pay fee through online. I am searching the trade license application. As a citizen, I am entering application number. Citizen will have this number in the acknowledgement page. I have entered application number. Here I am clicking on play on pay online. Here total amount was 20,200. I am entering amount, clicking on pay through payment gateway. I am clicking on this checkbox, I agree terms and condition, pay online. Okay. Here this is the bill desk. As a citizen I can pay through credit card. Here I need to enter the credit card details and pay. Internet banking, debit card. Can select debit card, bank details, and I should enter the bank debit card details and click on make payment, wallet or cash cards. I am clicking on internet banking, selecting bank. With all these banks I can pay the payment, selecting bank, clicking on make payment. By entering login and password details, I can pay the payment of trade license. We will take the scenario of citizen approaching the Citizen Services Center for payment of trade license amount. The ERP application has a single window concept which allows the citizen or business to pay any tax, fee or dues from any of the citizen service centers. I am logging in as collections operator. I am selecting trade license in the collections, collect trade license fee. The citizen provides me the application number, or else I can search the license through different search criteria: application from date to date, or license number, old license number, or any address details based on trade name or notice number. Through all these details I can search, or some advanced search options like expired license, rejected license, motor installed. Through all these search criteria I can search the license. I am searching the license using unique ID of the license. The drop down I am selecting collect fee. The system accepts the mode of payment through check, DD and cash. As I have already showed online payment, I am entering check details. Check date, bank name. This bank name is auto drop down list. I have selected bank name. Branch name I can enter. I am entering amount and I am clicking on create. Here system will create the receipt. Using these options I can take printout. Here system has generated a receipt for the amount paid by the citizen and which is handed over to the citizen. Here citizen has paid 1700. System automatically calculated CNC fee 200 and motor fee 1500. Now I will log into the approver to approve this trade license application. I am logging in as trade license approver. Clicking on inbox application. As a trade license approver, I will validate the details with the field inspection details, and if the details are found correct and no one has objection with the trade establishing in that area, then I will approve the application, else I will reject the application, entering the reasons in the comment field, and file will go back to the creator for further action. Now here in the application I find that the trade details are correct and I decide to approve. The approved application will be forwarded to creator of the license to generate provisional NOC. So here we can see the success message. License is approved and sent to creator for NOC generation. Now I am logging to the application as trade license creator. opening the inbox application. Here the provisional NOC needs inputs from the fire department, which does field inspection and specifies how many buckets of sand and number of water buckets, number of DCP extinguisher for fire emergency. These all should be made available in the premises for fire emergency. I enter those input details. And I am clicking on create NOC. This is the provisional NOC which is handed over to the citizen. We can customize the provisional NOC format based on the corporation. This provisional NOC is also called as temporary license with 1 year validity. Before end of 1 year and after 10 months of final approval, trade owner should come and apply for permanent license. I can take printout of the application, this provisional NOC, using this print button to hand over to the citizen. Now I am searching for the trade license to generate permanent license. Using all this, I can search the trade license. There are different types of search criteria. I am entering unique ID. Here in the action drop down list, there is no print license option. That print license option will be enabled only after 10 months of the permanent license NOC generation. That option will be enabled only after 10 months and it will be disabled after 12 months, so that citizen should apply again for provisional NOC. Let us see some other actions I can perform on the trade license. Here in the action drop down list, I can see the options I can do on the trade, like transfer license, record objection, reprint NOC. Let us take a look at the transfer license first. I am clicking on selecting transfer license. If the trade owner selling the trade to other trader, then he applies for transfer of the trade license. If he is selling for other owner, then this option is used. I am changing the applicant name. I can change the address details or any house number details. I can change the address. I can change the PIN code, office phone number, residence phone number, email ID, mobile number, and I am selecting the approval details for approval. After the final approval, the new owner details will be affected in the master, the system master, and I am clicking on forward. System will have built-in checks. If there is trade amount due for this particular trade, then system won't accept for transfer of the license. Citizen may file objection with the corporation about the operations of the trade which is operating, or field inspection by the corporation authorities may find objection during field verification routinely conducted by the employees. This is handled by the record objection feature. Here I am selecting record objection in the action drop down list. This is, I enter the objection raised by details, address, objection date, reason, citizen complaint, any other objection details. I can upload any document that can as evidence for the objections. Here, reason for objection drop down list. This can be customized based on the needs of the corporation. After clicking on save, the objection for this particular trade license will be raised. After that, the field inspection will be done. If the objection was true, then license will be cancelled. If after the field inspection, if the objection was found false, then the license remains same. There are some cases where the trader or corporation official may want to reprint the NOC which has been granted before. Reprint NOC allows for printing the duplicate of NOCs that have been generated before. Here I am selecting reprint NOC. Here I need to select reason for reprint, duplicate, modification or print issue. I am clicking on print. Here we will get the provisional NOC. We can take printout using this print option. Here in the system, from the back end, I have changed application approved date so that here I am getting print license option. Using this option, I can generate permanent license. Here I can see the permanent license. We can customize this license format based on the needs of the municipality. Previously I have shown the license objection process. Now I will show the how to cancel the license. To cancel the license, approver can only cancel the license. Now I am logging in as approver. Now I will search for the license. Here using advanced search options, I can search license, objected license, search. In some of the conditions we may need to cancel the license. These include objections by the citizen, objections filed by the corporation employees during field inspection, court order, request by the trader. Here in the action drop down list I am selecting cancel trade. Here I am selecting reason for cancellation, citizen objection, expiry of license, court order. I am selecting citizen objection, entering reference number, reference date, remarks if any, and clicking on submit. Here system shows all the details of the license. The license was cancelled from the system. We can take this printout using this print button. Trade license has rich set of reports in the system. These include trade-wise license, ward-wise license, zone-wise license. I am clicking on trade-wise license. Here I can see for each trade how many total new license were there, total renewal license, total pending renewal license, each trade-wise, total cancelled license, total issued license, total amount collected, each trade name and how many trades were there, new trades, renewed trades, pending, objection, cancelled, each trade wise. Here it displays, this trade wise license displays. We can export this report into Excel and PDF format. Now I will click on ward wise license. Here ward wise license details were shown, ward wise new license. Here all ward wise shown. Here each ward how many new license were there, renewed, pending, objection, cancel. Here each ward it shows. This report is ward wise license. We can export this report into Excel and PDF format. This is ward wise license. Now I'll click on zone wise license. Here each zone wise license details are shown. Zone 1 how many license, zone 2 total amount collected, total new license. All these details were shown in zone wise license. If I click on particular zone, the ward wise details will be shown. Here we can see wards under that particular zone, details were shown. All the reports we can export into Excel and PDF formats. We hope the presentation gave a fair idea of the capabilities of the trade license information system. If you have further queries, please please drop in an mail at contact@egovernments.org, or you can visit our website www.egovernments.org for further details. You can view more information on our website. Thank you.